Hello, this is Talking to the Edge, where we try to walk to the border of a 1.18 Minecraft world, which is 30 million blocks out. We want to give credit to KurtJMac, who originated the idea with Farlands or Bust. His channel will be linked in every description. While we walk, we'll be talking about topics that center around content creation and platforms such as Twitch and YouTube. And every other week, you'll see a guest. Guests will range from our close friends to Twitter mutuals to people we have heard about through the content creation grapevine. So if you have any suggestions on who you want to see on the pod, let us know in the comments.
Saw the like I assume is what's gonna be your Logan Paul news. I saw that and I was like, cool. But I also know nothing about Logan Paul and I didn't look into it, so I just didn't
Oh,
put it on my list.
I had literally no fucking clue what you said for a second. I thought you said my logo, and I'm like, I changed my logo?
I changed it. No, your Logan Paul news. Sorry.
So Logan Paul joined the WWE. He signed recently with them.
Oh, that is not what I was gonna
Oh, is that
say.
not the news that you were gonna talk about?
I'm pretty sure it was controversy. Give me 1 second.
Is it? Okay, well,
Oh no, it was he bought a $5 million Pokemon card.
yes, okay. I did
Okay,
not
okay,
know, I didn't know about that, but
okay.
I do now.
I did not know he joined the WWE.
Yeah, he just like on July 30th he signed with the WWE for their newest upcoming season. Um, which I mean, I feel like if we were at the height of his like filming a dead body in a forest, I would be like, why the fuck would you sign Logan Paul? Um,
Yeah.
but I feel like this is might be a good thing for him. If this is what he wants to do,
Yeah.
go for
It's
it.
been a hot second since all that happened. I
Yeah.
feel like he's been forgiven by most of the internet.
Yeah, I don't hate him. Not like I hate his brother because his brother seems like still a massive dickhead. Um, but
Fair. I
so
feel like it was a shitty thing to do, especially because it was like a very negative thing to put on the internet.
mhm,
But so like especially with his boxing stuff, he's only really put like positive stuff on the internet, so it doesn't
yeah, like I
it's like at least that's
actually
a change there.
I actually like enjoy his podcast that he does too, like Impulsive. It's actually not bad.
I have
Um,
never listened to it.
I've really only seen clips, and then Hannah watched a full episode with me because it had KSI on it, and she loves KSI. Um,
Hmm.
so I did not mind those episodes, and I don't usually mind the clips that he puts out. But I think I did see a picture with his. How much was the Pokemon card?
What I saw was 5 million.
Okay, I did see a picture of Logan Paul like dressed up for the WWE, and he had the Pokemon. I don't know if this was the $5 million Pokemon card, but he had a Pokemon card around his neck like it was a necklace. So I'm just assuming
Oh, damn.
that that was
Yeah,
the
it
Pokemon
might have
card,
been.
his $5 million necklace.
Well, there was a bunch of things saying that he bought a $5 million Pokemon card, and then there was equally about like there was one post that I saw that was like he's selling it, and I'm like,
Oh,
I thought he bought it.
right.
I don't know. Almost every post said he bought it, so I'm assuming he bought it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But the one post that said he sold was selling it, it threw me off.
yeah, I'm gonna say he bought it just because that's like majority
Yeah,
rules. Plus that sounds more like what he would do is buy one.
yeah. That's why. I mean, that's why I said he bought it. I was like, I don't think this one's right. I think they're a little confused there.
Ooh, this is just all powdered snow right here.
It is. It is.
Thank God for
You
these
have boots,
boots.
don't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
okay, okay.
Thank God for leather boots. But yeah, that was my quick Logan Paul news. I know some people are like, "Oh my God, why is he joining WWE? He doesn't even can't he's not even a fighter." But like honestly, I'm pretty sure that's all he's done for like the past, I don't know,
Okay, I'm
year or
pretty sure
something.
all I've seen from him is like fighting and like training and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like if that's what like I really only know the boxing stuff through like KSI, and I watch him more often than Logan Paul because he is with the Sidemen. And I like the
Hmm.
Sidemen. And so KSI is always like, if I wanted to do boxing I could, but you have to like devote almost all of your time, like all the time that you have to training and like getting better, and he's like, and I don't want to do that. So obviously Logan Paul has devoted so much time into it that he was recognized by the WWE. who, you know, signed them.
Yeah.
So, good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for Logan Paul. I never thought I'd be saying that, but
Good for Logan
good for
Paul.
Logan Paul.
I hope he has a good life.
I hope so too. I hope he just continues on this upward trajectory.
Yeah. No
So
more scandals.
no more scandals for at least that Paul brother. No more scandals for him.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
But yeah, that was the only kind of Logan Paul news that I had, and I did really just bring it up because Hannah was baffled by it whenever she saw it. She's like, "Did
I
you
know Hannah
know?"
likes that stuff, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Who's shooting at us?
There's a skeleton probably somewhere down here. I don't know. I think he's in a cave down there.
Mm.
Yeah, she really likes WWE. At one point, they were supposed to. Where are you?
I'm on tree.
Okay. At one point they were supposed to do like a meet and greet with some of the players some of the wrestlers in her hometown.
Oh.
This was like pre-COVID, and then COVID hit and they canceled it, so she was very upset about this.
Yeah, that is
Um,
very sad.
because she really likes like Roman Reigns and those people. I don't really remember any of the other names of the people that she likes except for that one.
That
But she's very big into it. It's one of her things that she likes to watch.
is very cool.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mr. Beast controversy was about a video he recently posted where he fasted for 30 days,
Hmm.
and people are angry about that because it is like very triggering for EDs,
Hmm.
eating disorders. And I know a lot of people have like defended it because he did it he did the 30-day fast because of like a medical condition. Like his doctor recommended it for him, I guess. That's what
Mm.
I've seen. Um so people are like, well, if it says 30-day fast on it, maybe just don't watch the video. But at the same,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like a touchy subject and it's like weird to navigate
Hmm.
that.
It's
Hmm.
definitely when I first saw the video, I was a little bit like taken aback by it. I was like, how not in like a, oh my god, this offends me kind of way, but in or like, oh, this is probably gonna be triggering to me kind of way. But in a
Yeah.
like, how are you gonna do that? Like, I don't understand why this video is occurring kind of way.
Yeah.
Um, and like I know like people, you know, they fast for other reasons other than like, you know, having an eating disorder.
Yeah.
Like people for like certain religions, they fast. Um,
Hmm.
so it's not just for eating disorders, but I feel like maybe, oh, that's kind of scary. I feel like maybe he could have like put some sort of like, you know, disclaimer at the very beginning that was like, hey,
That's what I thought, yeah.
this might be triggering for someone. Do you need a bed? Or do you have beds?
I have bed.
Okay,
I was just making more food.
okay.
Yeah, like a little like almost disclaimer would have
Mm-hmm.
been. I feel like it would have made it so a lot less people were upset about it
Mm-hmm.
and like offended by it.
I feel like nothing Mr. Beast does is ever like intentionally like, oh, I'm going to be
Oh no,
out.
definitely not.
Yeah, he's never
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna be outrageous with this video and cause a bunch of like controversy. He obviously thought that like, oh, this is just like a harmless video that I'm gonna do. It's like on par with my
Yeah.
other videos that I make. And if
If
he
what I've
was,
sorry, go ahead.
I was
I didn't mean to
just,
cut you off.
I was just saying, and if he was like fasting for like a medical reason, it's just like, oh, I'm doing this anyway. I might as well make a video out of it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like if what I've seen is correct and he was just fasting for like like his doctor recommended it for him to like reset his system, then that makes sense and he just wanted to share it. But I think he probably just didn't realize how like that even could be triggering.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't think of putting a disclaimer, but I don't know.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's understandable if you don't have like people in your life who have gone through like eating disorders or
Hmm.
who have experienced any of that. It's like, oh, this is just something that I want to share with my fans. This will be like a fun video. Um,
Yeah.
But to me, I think the video would have been, better and it would have been fine if there was like a little disclaimer at the beginning, um,
Hmm.
versus just, getting straight into the video.
I think a disclaimer would have changed, like it would have changed how the video was perceived, definitely.
Hmm. I never thought that we would talk about a Mr. Beast controversy.
I know.
Everything he everything he does usually
Everything he
see
does.
usually seems like pretty calculated and like thought through.
Hmm. I mean, hey, everyone makes little fuck ups.
It's very true.
And it's not like his fuck up like hurt anyone physically
Hmm.
at the time. It's not like he like intended to hurt anyone, or anyone um in the video got hurt and he like still posted or whatever.
Hmm.
He just didn't see how it could hurt people who are watching, who viewers essentially.
Yeah, there was no malicious intent behind the video.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
I saw some other like drama on Twitter over the past couple days too, but it's with
Hmm.
celebrities instead of content creators.
We've been having Twitter drama, Twitter beef.
Twitter drama, Twitter celebrities are having. All right,
Tell me
so
about
this
the
is
celebrity
about.
beef.
It's between Doja Cat,
Okay.
Doja Cat, and Noah Schnapp,
Yep.
however you say his name,
Yep.
from
Yep.
Stranger
Hmm.
Things. Apparently, Doja Cat DM'd Noah asking for him to hook her up with one of his co-stars, Joseph Quinn. Don't know who these people play. I've never watched Stranger Things.
I think he's Eddie.
Okay, do you want to go through this valley over here?
Yeah,
So
I
we
don't
can
want to
climb
go.
the
I
mountain?
don't want to go up the mountain.
It's been very hilly so far, and I don't like
know.
it. But she DM'd him asking for him to set her up with his co-star. And Noah Schnapp, I don't know, just being who he is, posted those DMs on Twitter.
Oh my god.
He posted them on Twitter,
Mhm.
which obviously made Doja pretty upset.
Mhm.
And now people are coming at Doja and like, are you angry that he leaked these DMs, or are you angry that people know you're in a 17-year-old's DMs? Is what I've seen. And I think that's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah.
I like Doja Cat, but that is pretty fucking wild to go into some kid's DMs and ask to get set up with his co-star. I think that's wild.
I think it is as well. I know about this controversy and this drama. I've also seen it on Twitter. I didn't know the full like extent of it. I just kind of knew that Doja Cat and Noah Schnapp were beefing. Because she asked to be set up. I did not know that he posted everything on Twitter.
He posted the DMs.
I thought maybe he had just talked about it on like a live or something. I didn't know he posted them.
He posted.
So
He posted the DMs, and that obviously made her angry.
so I don't know if there was any ill intent behind that, or if he was like, oh my god, this is so fucking funny, and he posted it, or if he was trying to be like, why the fuck are you in my DMs?
Yeah. I mean, Noah Schnapp is known for kind of going off on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't even know who this person is. I've never watched the show, but I have seen multiple like screenshots of him just like, people will like come at Stranger Things, like celebrities will come at Stranger Things and like say awful things, and he will just reply to them with not the nicest things. And then obviously he gets lots of likes for that.
Who is
I just think it's crazy.
That's
I feel like it's crazy, but it's also like, it's wild and like unprofessional in a way, because like he is like a professional actor and she's like a professional music artist. And so that's like if this was like a big podcast or whatever, we would be considered co-stars. That's like another content creator coming in here in like my DMs and being like, hey, set me up with Kay. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
I would hope that you would post those all over Twitter.
Oh, of course I would. I would definitely do that.
I have all the votes that we've made in the past few episodes.
You
Yeah,
just put them up.
I definitely think that's I don't know. It's also I feel like it wouldn't be as weird if they were like friends, if Doja Cat and like Noah Schnapp and Noah Schnapp was older, right? Like an adult
Yeah,
maybe.
from what I could find, they like don't know each other. Like
So
obviously they know of each other because
yeah.
it's they're celebrities and
Hmm.
they're in the same circles because they are celebrities. But like they're not like close or anything. It's not like a joke that happened and he just like posted it to be funny. Like from what I could find, he just like they just don't really know each other and she just slid in the DMs.
Yeah, and that's I don't know. I feel like that's what makes it weird.
Yeah, it is. If it was a close friend or something and you're just kind of like joking around being like, hey, set me up with this person you're working with,
Right.
it's less weird in my opinion just because like you know each other, you're most likely joking.
And
But that's wild.
even if like you're not joking, like in real life, I feel like that happens sometimes. Like one person is friends with like two separate people, but those two separate people don't really know each other, but they know of each other. So one of them is like, "Hey, you should like give me this person's like number or like their like Snapchat or whatever the fuck people do these days." I
Yeah,
sound like I'm
definitely.
60 years old. Well,
That
however,
makes sense,
people.
but that's like if you're again, it's like if you're friends. You're not
Yeah.
gonna walk up to a stranger that's with someone else and be like, "Hey, set me up with them."
Yeah, even in like normal context, if you're not a celebrity, that's fucking weird.
It is.
And I feel like that happens at like bars and stuff where it's like, oh my god, your friend is so pretty. Is she
Yeah, I
single?
hate that. I hate that. That's disgusting.
And it's like, no, shut the fuck up. So yeah, that's a wild beef between I don't even know how old Doja Cat is. I guess around that man's age. So like around what, in her like 20s?
I don't know. I could look it up 1 second.
Like Doja Cat being this like obviously adult over 18 sliding into a minor's DMs and being like, I need you to hook me up with your co-star. I would also be
Uh,
like, what the fuck?
this says she is 26 years old.
Okay, so yeah. That's a 10-year age gap between them.
Yeah. Um,
Fucking Doja
I don't
Cat.
know. I just can't fathom ever like I don't know how that would go through your mind to do, but
No.
it's wild. I don't know. I don't I don't listen to much Doja Cat's music. I don't know much about her, but I just feel like that's wild even for her cuz I know she does do some crazy shit, but
Yeah.
that's wild.
I would yeah, I don't know. I'm not on Doja Cat's side for this, and I don't know who would be on her
No,
side for
definitely
this.
not.
Like I what is who are you trying to convince that you're in the right here?
See, I don't think she was defending that like she asked. She was just mad that like the DMs got posted.
I see.
That's what she was coming for. And he's like, "Well, if you don't want me posting our DMs, don't ask me weird shit." Is
Yes.
essentially what what he said back.
Exactly. It's like
Pretty
I
wild.
also these like co-stars Noah Schnapp and whoever the other guy is, they've worked together for one season. I haven't watched
Yeah.
Stranger Things, the new season, so I don't even know how many scenes they were in together. Who knows, they might have not even been on set together for most of the time.
Yeah.
So who
But
knows if they even have like a friendly relationship like that.
I mean, I think most like if you see someone in a movie or a show with someone, I think a lot of people are just like, "Oh, well, you worked with them. Like you were there all the time and they were
Hmm.
there." But especially in like big productions like that with like a lot of big people, I feel like there's a good chance you could not see us like you could see someone not a single time. If you don't have
Right.
scenes with them, different
Exactly.
filming days, like you just wouldn't see someone.
Exactly.
I'm gonna sleep here.
I will also grab a bed.
But
Boop. So Do
yeah, that's all my celebrity drama.
fucking Doja Cat. Um, I have not celebrity drama, but I have like almost like political news, but it's not gonna like get political. There
Hmm.
are skeletons running after you.
It's okay.
Um,
I'll just run.
so the Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson, he
Hmm.
did step down, which is not really what I want to talk about. Um, I want to talk about the speech that he gave when he stepped down. He said whatever, like I'm resigning, and then at the end he said, "Them's the breaks," and he left.
Them's the breaks. What the fuck does that mean?
I think it just means like it is what it is. Like that's just how it happens.
It is what it is. Them's
Yeah,
the breaks.
them's the breaks. Why'd you go through the small?
I don't know.
And I just thought that was so fucking funny because it is like it's like if Joe Biden like was like I'm resigning. It is what it is, and then he left.
And then just walks away.
Yeah, what the fuck? So
Honestly,
it's very
if
funny.
you're gonna resign in style.
Exactly. Like the people already did not like you. You might as well just do whatever the fuck you want. Oh,
Oh.
I did not realize that I got in the boat. I thought the squid got in the boat for a second. I was shook. So yeah, I just thought that like them's the breaks. Every British person was shook. They're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck are you saying? um Interesting.
Yeah. I saw it on Twitter and I'm like, I'll bring this up in the podcast.
Hmm. Did you see another big streamer left Twitch?
I saw that Lily Pichu left Twitch.
She is now on YouTube.
Yes.
Everyone's moving.
Someone had commented, I don't remember where I saw her video of her like announcing that she's leaving. But someone had commented under it and it was like, Twitch can't keep a single fucking person.
They can't.
And
They
it's
treat
like,
their big streamers like shit.
yeah. And it's like I feel like a lot of the same group has been leaving. So like Sykkuno left, Ray was already on YouTube.
Yeah.
Ludwig left, Lily's gone. I'm really surprised that Toast is still on Twitch.
I think he signed a contract with them the most recently, so it will be up the latest.
Mm.
Because he was on Facebook.
And then
Facebook of all things.
Facebook gaming. Who the fuck? I never opened the Facebook gaming tab.
Apparently, from what I've seen of between him and Michael, they always make jokes about the Filipino community really loving Facebook gaming.
Huh. That's so weird.
Because I've seen clips of like Michael. He is Filipino and like he'll go back to the Philippines for like to visit family, and he says his like little cousins and everything are always obsessed with Toast.
Amazing.
But yeah, I think because he like signed his contract the most recently, if they all do leave, he'll probably be the last.
Yeah. Who else in that group is? I don't know if Pokey would leave unless YouTube offered her an insane fucking deal.
Yeah.
Cause Pokey's the #1 female streamer on Twitch.
Yeah, I think if Pokey did leave, I feel like that would make a big impact on Twitch.
Yeah. It's like both of the top, like a bunch of the top female streamers are now on YouTube. If she left.
Yeah. Because I know we've talked about like the effects like these big streamers leaving have on like Twitch as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as long as like even if like half of that friend group left, if the like top 3 people didn't leave, I feel like it wouldn't make that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Pokey leaving would definitely, I think it would strike Twitch to do something. Well, hopefully it would.
Yeah. I think
Hopefully they'd realize, wow, we're fucked if people keep leaving.
I think the only way that it would ever affect Twitch in like a massive way is if a big friend group like theirs did just leave entirely.
Yeah.
Which honestly, the longer time goes on, the more it seems like a lot of them are switching over.
It does, and I feel like that it's probably because they're being treated better at YouTube. So, like, if your
Yeah.
friends are being treated better than you in this other company, obviously you're gonna want to try to at least look into that company.
Mm-hmm. And like as friends, like outside of like streaming, you always want what's best for your other people, your friends.
Yeah,
So if you know that Twitch is treating them like shit, and you're like, let me talk to my rep at YouTube, and we'll get you like a rep.
like we'll get you a good deal, that type
Yeah.
of thing.
Mhm.
I feel like that, and then also just like, because, as friends, I guess not everyone, but like, at least everyone I've always been friends with, we always like talk about like, especially coworkers, you're always going to talk
Mhm.
about like, oh, like this is how I'm being treated here, this is how I'm being
Mhm.
treated there. And I feel like that's always how I end up working with a lot of my friends. Because, like, one of us will get a job and it just is so nice. So then we'll start
Mhm.
talking so well about it. A position opens up. Obviously, you're going to recommend all of your friends for that position.
Exactly.
So if YouTube is like actively trying to get more streamers, which they definitely are,
Mhm.
seeing as they're in competition with Twitch, then I feel like as people's contracts are up, they might all that whole friend group move over.
I think recently, maybe in the past, like maybe at the beginning of this year, I don't remember. It was after Ludwig moved over to YouTube. He did like an open interview, like a Q&A session, on his stream with Susan, whatever her last name is, um,
Mm-hmm.
about like how to, expand and grow YouTube gaming and how to like, make it better. And she seemed like really receptive and open to like some of his criticisms and some of his like his suggestions on what they should do.
I feel like
So,
that speaks like a lot for them as well, because they're
mhm.
actually willing to listen to the streamers on their platform.
I did not realize that we weren't at land. Hold on, I'm coming.
We are right here, but we just jumped out a little early. But like Twitch is known for like not listening to the streamers
hmm
on their platform. So especially if YouTube is like publicly making it very obvious that they're trying to listen and make it better, I feel like people will definitely be um more persuaded to move over.
Yeah, when you have like a big public figure that everyone knows at the head of YouTube, like Susan, um, you know, actively and publicly, talking about how to make YouTube better and taking those criticisms like head on, it
Hmm.
makes that company look a lot better than Twitch, who just kind of like privately makes all of their decisions. And if they do hear out their creators, they very privately hear out their creators.
Yeah,
They never make like a big show of being like, okay, here I am listening to you and listening to your concerns.
definitely, definitely.
So
We've talked about this many
I
times.
know, I'm like, I
But
don't
it
want to
it's
rehash the same thing, but every like few weeks, a new piece of like information or like a new, what the fuck? A new thing happens where it's like, this is gonna happen, and we keep talking about it, but it's happening.
I feel like we're it's like something that like will like eventually if enough people leave, Twitch will like be in some big trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like something that could very well like affect what we do already on the
Yeah.
internet. So I feel like I don't know. That's why I bring it up so much.
Yeah, it's like between like all of the things that we do on the internet, Twitch is the one that affects us the most.
Yeah.
And so just like any Twitch news, which I have other Twitch news, which I totally forgot about. But like any Twitch news that's like negative is obviously like a little bit scary and a little bit controversial for us, just because that does affect us the most within the sphere of the internet.
Hmm. Is your other Twitch news the guest star on
Yes,
Twitch?
it is.
I have that in my list as well.
Okay, perfect. I didn't know if you had it in your list because I did not have it in mine.
Oh, I do have it in my list, yeah.
I watched the video, but I didn't watch. Vent had sent me a TikTok about this new guest star feature. But I
Hmm.
did not watch anything else regarding it. I just watched that one video that you sent me.
It seems like it's gonna work like how TikTok already has, like their lives on TikTok. You can invite someone to come and like be a part of your live as well. Like there'd be
Mm-hmm.
two cams, two like people on the stream, two people
Yes.
controlling the stream. Um and I don't know. I feel like it's the same as like what is it? The hosting a space on Twitter.
Okay.
It's a lot like that as well, where it's like it'll be a lot of people just watching your stream, but then you can invite people to request to be a part of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. I know they said that it's gonna obviously not be just rolled out to everyone right away. I think like it's best to just like wait for more information.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would be I think it'll be cool, but might cause issues.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know. Keep going.
sorry, I was gonna say because it'll be cool. Oh, it's here.
God damn.
I think it'll be cool in the way that, like I know people were already saying like Tommy, how he does his like talent shows.
Mm-hmm.
He could have people on and like actually be able to like show actual talents
Mm-hmm.
rather than just like through Minecraft and all that, like how he does it now. I'm pretty sure he does it through Minecraft, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did Minecraft talent shows.
And then there's people have been mentioning people like Hassan who can have people on and like to have a discussion rather than just like talking and looking at chat.
Mm-hmm.
Because Hassan is very like he'll just like sit there and talk with chat like his whole entire 18-hour stream.
Yep.
Um, and they discuss stuff like politics, so they can actually like have people on to have a discussion, and I think that's very cool. But I think it's gonna cause issues when it comes to TOS.
Mm.
Because if somebody is on, sorry, I like stopped to like I started talking with my hands, but I still need to move in Minecraft. um, if somebody is, if you're streaming and then you invite someone on to be a guest star on your stream,
Mm-hmm.
is that is it still if they do something that's TOS on your stream
Mm.
because it's linked to them on their account? Because I'm pretty sure it's like through Twitch accounts that you invite people,
Mm-hmm.
is that them being against TOS or is it
Oh.
you? Like if someone says, these words that are not allowed on Twitch or if someone is like I feel like have you ever seen I've never seen them, but I've heard of people like joining people's TikTok lives and just like having like it's like full porn just like happening.
Yeah, I have. Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, if that happens on your Twitch, is your Twitch now banned? Or is it that person's account is getting banned?
That's a good question.
That's what's scary for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if I invite someone on and they're suddenly throwing out all this hate speech and all this stuff, even if I like just like get them off at the second they say something, that word was still said on my stream.
Mm-hmm.
So is that my issue?
Right.
Or is it their issue? Because if it's your issue, it's kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, you would really only be inviting people that you already know on your streams, which is kind of like it's pointless because if you already know them, just get in a Discord call with them
Yeah.
and do it how people have always done it.
Ow.
I don't know. I feel like I just talked for a whole fucking 7 minutes and didn't say anything.
No,
I feel like none of that made sense. It didn't actually contribute to anything.
No, it did. I know what you're saying. Um, yeah, I feel like I don't know because obviously if someone did like invite someone on who they don't know, and that person did something that was TOS, like against the terms of service, um, the VOD would obviously have to come down.
Yeah.
So the VOD would come down, but then again, like there's that question on who gets the penalty, who gets the strike.
So I assume it would be the person whose stream it is. So like if I
Mm-hmm.
invite someone, it's my fault because I
Right.
did invite them onto the stream.
Right.
But the whole point of it is like your viewers can request to join your stream.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
if that's the whole point, then I don't know these people, so I can't I can't speak for like their character and what they're going to do.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I think they'll have to do it very delicately or they're gonna get some people very angry.
mm-hmm. I have been getting caught on these stupid trees. Hold on, I'm almost there.
All good, all good.
Yeah, me personally, I don't think I'll ever use this feature.
That's what I'm saying. Unless there's like a very um good way of like protecting it and keeping it safe and like nothing bad's gonna get shown, nothing's gonna get said, then I think that would be the only way I'm gonna do it. But
Hmm.
there's no way to police that. Like you
Yeah.
can't police what people are gonna say.
I feel like even if they do have like a policing feature, and something that would protect the streamer from those like penalties or that backlash from anything.
I'm saying policing just like preventing it from happening on stream at all, because there's no way to do
Mm,
that.
yeah.
Um, because I wouldn't even care. Like I don't care if like if I put this person on my stream and then I don't get in trouble for it, they're still gonna get in trouble for it. That's still my community having to see that or
Yeah.
hear that, and I don't want that.
That's true. Um, yeah, I feel like
Sorry, I interrupted you.
no, you're good. I feel like even if they do put in like those kinds of safeguards, I still probably won't use that feature. Like for me, that feature is useless. I don't want to have
Hmm.
random people on my stream. I don't do anything to where I'm like, "Oh yeah, having random people on my stream is entertainment." That's a good idea.
That's true. I don't exactly like. I don't talk well with random people on the internet.
Mm-mm.
So I guess I probably would never use it either. Um, I guess the only situations I can never really see it being used is like the like discussion like politics style streams like San does,
Mm-hmm.
or like the talent style ones. Like I don't know why else you would need random people on your streams.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe you know how Dream like drags in people on his like Discord podcast to like talk?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe for kind of like that kind of content. But
I guess you
definitely.
could.
Mhm.
I guess you could like if you're playing like a choice style thing, and like people you can have people choose for you, but instead of polls, just like accept one person, have them answer, and then
Mhm.
get them out of there.
That's true.
But at the same time, you could just run a poll.
That's very true.
So I don't know. I feel like it's something that isn't necessary, and if they do it, I hope they're just careful about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think because I don't remember what the video said. It was something like there's gonna be like a lot more decision making and stuff going into this, so it's not something that's about to roll out like soon.
Yeah.
But it's something that's like in the works. So hopefully they do take that time to kind of like think over these questions, especially
Hmm.
when it comes to like um random strangers that you invited onto your stream violating the TOS and who's gonna get striked for that.
Yeah. I think because I know like they have said like, hey, this is in development, but that doesn't mean it'll ever even actually be released.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I just hope they really work it out as much as they can. They really think about it.
We will see. I have not been well, I was about to say I haven't been super mad with like some of the rollouts recently with Twitch, but I did not like the ad rollout. Um
I hate the ad rollout.
so I don't know. I guess we'll see if they actually thoroughly think this through or even like put it through to like a final product.
Hmm. About the ad thing, I saw a TikTok from Cat Liente. You know who that is, right?
Oh, I love Cat.
I saw a TikTok from Cat Liente, and she is very like very open about like her financial earnings and everything. She just like really wants to like be very open and honest about it, which I think
Mhm.
is cool.
Mhm.
I think it's very cool to see all that. But I saw a clip from one of her streams where she was going through and looking at like how much she makes from different things from Twitch, because you know how it gives you the breakdown between like bits,
Mhm.
subs, gifted subs, like all that.
Mhm.
For her ads, she was going through and she's like, I made $25 this month, $36 that month, $20 that month from ads.
Mhm.
And on that TikTok, there were so many comments being like, then why do you play them? Just turn them off. Why do you play them? And
Oh,
she had to like respond and be like, I literally can't do that. Like Twitch
yeah.
will not let me. You can't just not play ads.
Yeah, it's not an option because Twitch gets the majority of that money from ads.
Yeah. I think she said like this $36 is not worth driving away like 40% of my viewers.
Mhm.
It's just not. It's crazy. I mean, it makes sense from Twitch's point of view because like it makes them money,
Mhm.
but it's just not. It's not good. It's not
No.
good for me.
No. It's not good for like smaller streamers. I guess it's not even good for Kat, like she was saying, and she's like a
No,
pretty
she's like
mid-sized to like bigger
yeah,
streamer.
I know, especially now, she's like a mid to a big streamer, in my eyes at least.
Yeah.
And seeing her like very openly be upset about that as much as like we are, I was like, that's nice.
I know. I always love watching her stuff, especially because she is so open about like money and finances that you don't really
hmm
see from people in like the streaming community.
Yeah.
Especially from like women on the streaming community. Like women in general, I feel like have always been taught like don't talk about your finances and like I don't
Yeah.
really like to talk about them a whole lot, but it's nice when she's like this is how much you should be asking for because it's how much you are worth.
Yeah, I never knew like the sponsor things could like you could be making that much from sponsors, but
Mhm.
she's like, "Hey, if you have this many viewers and they're offering you just like product for a TikTok or a sponsored bit in your stream, that's wild and never take that."
Yeah.
And I think that's cool because I know a lot of people will just take whatever they can get and
Mhm.
not really think about um what they could actually be getting for their services.
Yeah. I do
I don't know.
like that.
I didn't have this in my notes. I just thought about it because you talked about ads. But I do really like Kat and her content on TikTok especially.
I always love that she's looking out for us all the time.
hmm She's very relatable when it comes to streaming.
Yes. She did just move to LA also.
I saw that, yeah.
So very excited for her. Big up Cat Liente.
Big up Kat Liente.
Oh my god,
She's so
if
cool.
she's at TwitchCon, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
Oh my god, she's in LA. She
She
might.
is. I'm gonna lose my
She might.
mind.
If she does go to
Oh my god.
TwitchCon, we have to find her.
I'm
No,
so
that's
excited. I have to track her down.
no. But I'm saying if I see her, I feel like I'm not a person that will go up to someone and be like, "Hi, I love you."
Yeah.
I feel like if I saw her at TwitchCon San Diego, I would have to.
Like,
There would be no, oh no, I don't want to go up to her. I don't want to. I'd be like,
no.
no, I would wait for a good time to where she's not, obviously, she's not like busy
Mhm.
with doing something else, and I would walk up and be like, I fucking love you.
You are amazing. You help me so much constantly. An
Exactly.
inspiration.
I didn't even think about that. Damn. Now I hope she
I
goes
hope
to
she's going.
I hope she goes to TwitchCon San Diego.
Oh my god, I'm so excited now.
Ouch. I saw people were freaking out over a little bit of old Dream SMP. Like they like added stuff to it now. Not added. That's I worded that weird. Um, Filza was on Anthony Padilla's YouTube channel where
Mhm.
he like sits down with people,
Yes, I saw.
and he revealed that like nobody except Wilbur, even Filza, didn't know that Wilbur was supposed to die when he blew up Lemmenberg.
Oh, I love that.
And I think that's pretty crazy. I've been seeing people going crazy about that news on TikTok and Twitter.
Hmm. I have not seen that.
Oh.
Oh. But I also feel
Oh.
like I've not been getting a whole bunch of like oh boat. I feel like I've not been getting a whole bunch of like Dream SMP TikToks recently.
I just saw a few clips of it and then I was like obviously that made me see that Filza was even on Anthony's YouTube channel because I didn't know that he had been there and
hmm
done the stuff. So then I went and watched the actual like interview earlier today.
Mm. I need to go through and watch it.
It's
I
pretty
us-
good.
I usually like them. Anthony always does a really good job. Oh, my daughter is awake. Oh no.
He does do a very good job of interviewing people. I went down like a pipeline of like watching a bunch of his interviews earlier. Nikki did one too, and hers was really
hmm
good.
I know, I need to
Talking
watch that
about like
one.
stuff she's never talked about on stream before.
Oh,
Stream before. I'll just go over here.
yeah, I know that Jacob had linked it and was like, this is really good.
hmm
Oh,
It
fuck.
is. She's a cool person. But she talked about how she was like kidnapped when she
hmm
was a young child, and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's wild to like. Oh, you're all the way over there.
I don't know how to
Um,
get out.
and she said she had never talked about it, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool that we actually. This is a spawner.
What?
There's a skeleton spawner right here.
Okay. Yeah, I really need to.
Ah!
Oh,
Sorry,
did it
sorry.
get you?
Didn't mean to yell. I don't know. I was gonna go in there and get the chest, but I don't care for them, so
There's usually
I
nothing
don't want to die
useful
for
in
it.
there. No. Yeah, I need to go through and watch hers too because I've seen clips of that one. And from what I saw, it looked really good.
hmm I like his videos. He gives people a good chance to like get things out there
Hmm.
and talk about them and like know they're not gonna be judged for it.
Yeah, it's all
Ooh.
super professional and all super like he's very empathetic.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
like there's never any situation where he's like it feels like he's judging these people.
Yeah, that's what Nikki said in her thing that she like feels his community has like been so um like good at receiving like the crazy information
Hmm.
that they've received from other people on the I keep saying podcast but like in his videos because he's had like school shooting survivors, like he's had like some pretty like crazy like dark stuff
Hmm.
talked about on his thing. So she said that his audience is just probably more um they'll be like more open to hearing that type of stuff rather than
Hmm.
her current audiences. And then she said that's why she hasn't talked about her kidnapping stuff on
Yeah.
her thing yet,
I'm
on
glad
her
I'm glad
streams.
she yeah, I'm glad she was able to talk about it though on his during on his channel and felt
Yeah,
comfortable doing it.
definitely. I think it's very cool.
The Steam Summer Game Sale just ended.
Uh, did it end already?
The 7th. Last day.
Ah, okay. It did
Um,
just end.
it did,
I'm
which is
glad I got some.
why
I'm glad I got some stuff from
I
it.
know that's what I was gonna say, which is why I bought a bunch of games the other night because I was like, oh, it's about to end.
I'm happy with my purchases. My bank account not happy with
Ooh,
my
ooh.
purchases. Ooh, I almost fell all the way down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I same. I did not make, I feel like nearly as many purchases as you did, but I still feel the same way. Not to throw you under the
Yeah,
bus, but
not to throw me under the bus.
I
I
feel
didn't
like you made
make.
a lot of like bundle purchases, I guess is what I'm trying
I
to say.
did, yeah. But they're just games that I've been wanting to play for a very long time. I put two of those in my poll for tomorrow's stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I low-key hope one of those get picked for the poll for tomorrow's
Right.
stream.
And
Because
the
I'm like, I just bought it, so like, you just buy a game, so
and
then
you
you're
want to
excited to
play it?
play it.
Yep.
Yeah. But I can't play all of them at once because they're all like very long games.
Yeah.
And ooh, most of them are series as well. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like I don't want to start. Ooh, that's
Wow.
scary. I'm gonna go back up here.
That's
Um,
scary.
but I do really want to. I'm so excited to play them.
I'm excited to watch them. And like the Steam Summer Game Sale, I keep saying its full name. Its full legal name. The Steam sale is always like a good place to buy the bundles for those games just because
Hmm.
they are so discounted.
Yeah, well, because that's what the thing is like. There was a bunch of like smaller games that I wanted that were discounted for like a couple bucks. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, this would be nice to pick it up while it's a couple bucks cheaper. But then there were like the fucking Life is Strange games that one of them was like from like 60 to 40, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I could pick this up right now.
They
Because I want
had
to play the whole series eventually, so I might as well get it cheap.
mm-hmm. They had a bunch of like you know, big titles like the BioShock series, the Batman Arkham series, Mortal Kombat 11. A bunch of those
hmm
big titles were like heavily discounted from like in the 60s down to like 10, $20.
Yeah, I thought that was wild how many of the big games were like very cheap.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm not gonna play these games, but for anyone who does want these games, this is great for them.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I spend a lot on when Steam has sales, I'm like, oh, this game is so discounted, I'm just gonna buy it now because I know I'm gonna buy it eventually.
Yeah.
And if I get the impulse to buy it when it's not on sale, I will be pissed.
Yeah, and then like I don't know, I feel like with the sales, like especially for me, that means that like I get a bunch of games that last me a while too.
Yeah, every single game I bought will last because I do fairly long streams sometimes. Even if I do 6-hour streams for each game, every single stream, I think I will still get at least 5 streams out of each game.
Mm-hmm.
Some will be like probably 30 because, you know, the Life is Strange series is a
Oh,
lot.
so long.
Yeah.
It's very good, but it's a long series.
Yeah, it is.
I'm excited to watch you play the first one. The first one is my favorite one. Just
The first
because
one is the
it's
one I've seen the most of.
yeah, it's just like very nostalgic to me.
Hmm.
So I'm very excited to watch you play it.
I'm excited to play it.
And I was like, I'm always, I don't know, I feel like I was very invested in those characters a lot more so than I was in like the characters in the next like Life is Strange games.
Hmm.
I picked up, I'm trying to think of what I picked up. Um I posted a video about it today and I don't even remember what the fuck I said.
I
Um
saw your TikTok, yeah.
I got two horror games and you got the bundle for the convenience store one.
I didn't
Right?
end up getting it
Oh, I thought you
because
did.
I decided on the Life is Strange and I was like, I don't feel like I can afford this bundle plus the plus all the Life is Strange games. I was like, I think that's a bit much.
That's
Maybe
fair.
I should wait.
That's fair.
Um, especially because around like I feel like always around Halloween those games go on sale.
Mm.
So I was like, I might end up getting it around that time instead.
Yeah, that is a good idea. I just bought the convenience store one. There was the bundle with like a bunch of them that you had talked about.
Hmm.
I just bought the convenience store game because I was like, I don't want to absolutely hate this game and then have multiple other games from the same game company that I don't like.
Fair enough.
So I bought that one. Um, and then I bought Buddy Simulator, which I'm not entirely too sure what it is. It said it was a
I've
psychological
heard of
horror.
that. Yeah.
It did not seem like very jump scary, which is what I like. I'm not a big fan of jump scares.
Hmm.
So I was like, this will be good. Um, and then I bought Call of the Sea, which is kind of like it's a game based in like the 1930s. I think it's an adventure game where you're trying to like find your husband because he disappeared after he was on the search for like a cure for whatever disease you have.
Hmm.
Oh, what else did I buy? I'm thinking through
I
my
bought both
list.
of the Little Nightmares games as well.
Ooh, yes.
I'm excited to play
I have
those.
not seen the second one.
I have not seen either because I always knew I wanted to play them. So I've seen clips of the first one, but I've never seen actual full gameplay of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if I bought anything else. I think it was just the Life is Strange games and then Little Nightmares because they were both not the cheapest. So I was like, I'm not gonna try to get more than
Mm-hmm.
that. Sorry,
I
I'm
You're good.
checking something.
I've seen my siblings play the Life is Strange game, or not the Life is Strange games, the Little Nightmare, the first one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so that's the only one that I know.
Mm.
But I swear, and if the same game company does not make these, then they have like just totally ripped the same concept from each other. The game Limbo and also Inside and the Little Nightmares games are basically just the same games.
Oh, really?
With different like story aspects to them. It's all about some
Cool.
little person and you're running like it's a side scroller almost. And like kind of puzzling your way through the levels.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like all of those are really good games if you end up liking Little Nightmares and want to play something else that's like similar to it.
Cool. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need more food?
I'm okay right now. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
I picked up
Um,
Kill It With Fire, which is a game about killing a spider in multiple different ways. Um,
cool.
Cole recommended that one. He's like, this one's really funny, and I think you should stream this. And I was like, okay.
This is really funny.
He's like, this is a hilarious game. And I was like, okay.
Cool, cool.
I think he said it reminded him of you know the game Who's Your Daddy, where there was like the baby who would like crawl around and try to like eat
Yeah,
batteries and stuff.
yeah.
He's
When
like,
the baby tries to kill itself and the
yeah,
dad tries to stop that from happening.
yeah, exactly. He's like, he kind of reminded me of that, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get that then.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Um,
I installed the Poppy Playtime
ooh,
game and I bought the second chapter as well.
mm-hmm.
So I guess that'll happen soon too. I'm so scared of that game.
That's exciting. That's a good game. Also, I know a lot of people are like, "Nah, this is just a rip-off Five Nights at Freddy's," but like, honestly, I really like the storyline and the gameplay of Poppy Playtime.
Hmm. See, I've only seen the only bits I've seen are little clips and then the little bit Jacob streamed.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I've watched of that game.
I've watched all the like game theories on it. Um, it seems pretty neat.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
the background lore and stuff. I'm sure Shadow would love to watch that game.
Shadow loves and watching any horror games.
Any horror game with lore in it, all about
Hmm.
it.
Hmm. I want to play Outlast 2
Mm-hmm.
soon as well. Because I
Mm-hmm.
played the first one and I played the first DLC, Whistleblower,
Mm-hmm.
but I've not played 2. Um, I know my 1 year stream thing was coming up soon. Oh my god, you like went through the boat. My 1 year stream thing is coming up soon, and so I thought maybe that would be a fun game to play.
Mm.
um, since I've done like the Outlast and Whistleblower have both been follow goal things, and that's why I played them because they're so fucking scary. Um, and so I thought that would be cool.
Yeah, that'll be a good one to play. I've only ever played the second one.
You've only ever played the second one?
Yeah.
You didn't play the first one
It's fun.
first?
No, of course not. Of
Okay,
course I
fair
did
enough,
not.
fair enough.
My like old roommate, she had it on the Switch because they were doing a sale on like some games and they were doing a sale on Outlast 2, not Outlast 1. And she's like, "Oh, let me get this one." And I was like, "Okay." So then me and her, we played the second Outlast.
Fair enough, fair enough. Mm, oops. Sorry.
Oops.
um, I know I was talking to Keegan because I'm hoping my VTuber thing will be done by my 1 year stream anniversary because
Mm-hmm.
that is the 17th, and I'm supposed to get it within 5 to 7 business days. Not business days, 5 to 7 days from now, yesterday, and that is the 15th. So I don't know. I'm hoping I get that because if I do, I feel like 1 year stream anniversary, do the first stream with the VTube thing, and then also Outlast 2. I feel like that would be
Mm.
a big thing to do, you know?
Yeah, that would be exciting, especially with the VTuber.
Yeah.
'Cause
I figured if not, I might just do because I've had that potato cam thing as a
mm.
follow goal for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I guess even if I don't hit it by my 1 year stream thing, the anniversary thing, I might just do the potato cam
Mm-hmm.
and Outlast 2 because I feel like that would be fun. Because
Yeah,
instead of just screaming, it's like
you
actual
can see the potato.
face. Yeah.
I think that would be hilarious.
You get like facial reactions along with
Mm-hmm.
the screaming instead of just screaming. um, the only other thing on my list is the that we all posted our first episodes of the Brain Rot SMP.
We did. Brain rot is
Well,
up
some
and
people did.
running.
I still haven't, but it will be posted by the time this comes out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brain rot is up and running. I feel like a lot of us have been like grinding on the server pretty hard.
Yeah.
I haven't. But I feel like I've been playing it more than I play on other Minecraft servers.
Mhm.
So that's grinding for me.
Mhm.
But I feel like a lot of people had been just like on a lot, which is very nice and like refreshing to see.
Hmm. I think me, Keegan, Undead, and then probably Hannah have the most time on the server. Hannah spends a lot of time there. Well, not a
Hannah,
lot, but like
yeah.
I feel like she's on more than average.
Yeah, Hannah likes to be on because she's building her house.
Hmm.
Um and also she's new to Minecraft, so she dies a lot, so she spends a lot of time recovering.
Yeah, she died like 6 times when I was on earlier. And I was like, "Can I help you?" And she's like, "No, I'm okay. They're just
No.
attacking me." And I'm like, "Okay."
My favorite thing is when like I go into her room like, "Hey, are you all right?" And she's like, "Yeah, Kaylin, the mobs have they are like targeting me." And I'm like, "Okay." And she goes, "They killed me." And then they picked up all my stuff and killed me again with it. And I'm like, "Oh my God."
I know she typed in the text chat while I was on a call with Keegan yesterday.
Mhm,
She typed in there and she goes, "The mobs are," I was like, I asked her if she needed help because
mhm.
sometimes if she dies quite a bit, I'm like, "Do you need help? I can help you get your stuff." And she's like, "No, they're just targeting me." And Keegan thought that was very funny. That they were that she said they were targeting her.
Yeah, they
I'm like,
were.
that is what they tend to do. They tend to target you.
Yeah. So that's normally what Hannah does, either building her house or trying to recover her stuff.
I think it's been very fun to see everyone on though. I think
Yeah,
Kamoka's streaming it right now.
I think so. And if she's not streaming, she was before. I got her
Yeah,
go live notification.
me too.
I'm excited. I really loved watching everyone's like episodes and just kind of like seeing what parts of like our like episodes overlapped.
Hmm.
'Cause like I did a thing where I was like, look at all these fucking workbenches all around. And everyone's like, that's my workbench. I did that.
Yeah, there were two in your episode that were mine, and I was like, oh, oh. And then you were talking about the mangrove little like slabs that are over by spawn,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
little like that's mine. Um, you're like, I don't know who this is, but it's been here for a really long time, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't done anything with it yet.
yeah. This was like, because I had recorded that before you had like told me that it was yours.
Hmm. I was just like, yeah, that's mine.
That's me.
See, I was gonna build a little starter house there. I went to do that. That was just gonna be my entire first episode, basically. It was like getting stuff and then doing like building that little house.
Hmm.
But then Keegan got on, and Keegan being Keegan, he's like, let's go adventure instead.
Hmm.
So we did that, and I found the perfect ocean for my big build. So
Mm.
instead, I just started doing things there. Are we about to
That's.
get hit?
I don't
No.
know what that was. We have talked about it before. Oh yeah, it is those little
It's those men,
monsters.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I think we're okay.
It's the little bubble things. They hit you with their bubble rays.
They're bubble rays.
Yeah, I think we're okay though.
Yeah, we're fine. Um, but yeah, I actually haven't been out to your base. I need to go out there.
You can come out anytime.
Thank you, thank you. Um,
Hannah's been out to my place once
mm,
for terracotta.
yeah, she needed it for her house.
Hmm. She sent me a picture of the like I think it's a goat or a ram or something
Yes, it was
that she
very
put on top of
good.
her. I think it's very cute.
I was like, "Oh my God, Hannah, you did this yourself." She's like, "Yeah.
I think it's very cute.
Oh, we can sleep here for the night."
We can.
Wow.
There's like a goat, a ram, or a sheep or something like that, and I was
A
like, that is so cute.
I think it's a goat. I'm pretty sure she's trying to build some sort of like sacrificial altar.
Oh damn.
Um, with
I
like,
know, like the portal that is there, the ruined portal.
mhm.
She was like talking about it. And I was like, oh yeah, you have a ruined portal over there. She goes, yeah, isn't it cool? And I was like, yeah, you can light that and go to the Nether. And she goes, oh, I didn't know that, but I'm not ready to Nether. And I was like, that's okay.
Yeah, that's fair. The Nether is horrific.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, she wants to build like some sort of sacrificial altar with all of our heads around it. So she's been collecting heads.
Oh, okay. I did just give her my
Okay.
head,
Yeah, I
so
know it's there.
I like gave her my head. So does that mean I'm being sacrificed
Yeah,
first?
yeah. You're first on the list.
Oh no.
I have only one more thing on my list. And it is the Heartstoppers open casting call for season 2.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm. So the way that they like did casting for the first season was just an open casting call. They were like every role, like, you know, we are not gonna like specifically be like, I want this like A-list or B-list actor to play in Heartstoppers. It was like anyone from the UK can like go and audition. Which
Mhm.
is how they, you know, came up with a good cast of like diverse and just like actors who were just like mainly just starting out. Um,
Yeah.
so they're doing that again for season 2, but only for one role. And I forget what role it is. But they posted that on Twitter today that they were looking for a new actor.
Ooh.
I
I mean,
know.
I guess it makes sense because they already have like the rest of the characters filled as
Hmm.
with actors, but I guess anybody new to the series, they'd
Yeah,
have to.
I feel like for the next like few, at least this next season, I feel like there's not gonna be a whole lot of like new characters added. If anything, like characters like disappear.
Hmm. I still haven't read the thing, so I don't know what what season 2 is gonna consist of, but
Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
me too.
I rewatched it again. Oh,
Zoom in.
I rewatched it again the other night while I was just like doing work in the living room. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and Hannah walks in, she goes, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
I'm like, rewatching Heartstoppers, and she goes, "Again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." Oh,
Oh,
I
you
didn't
pushed it.
play.
You like put it in my boat.
I know, that's crazy. What the fuck? Okay, I'm getting it. Do we want to?
That I have nothing else to say.
Yeah, I was about to say, do we want to find a place to end?
We can end right here, to be
Okay.
honest.
Ah!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, I guess we show our chords.
Oh,
This was a fairly long one, I think, to be honest. For especially for it just being the two of us, we had a lot to talk about.
yeah, we did. I feel like we filled a lot of time.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get you
It
as
was
the
very
sun's setting.
nice.
All right. Oh, my voice is leaving me. Perfect timing. All right. Bye.
Bye bye.